Long time no see, you guys. Long time no see. It's been a long time. It seems like been a good 2 weeks. Sorry I've been away. Just been doing stuff. But how y'all been? How you guys doing? Today's gonna be like a good 30-minute show. Just get back in the flow of things. I do know that we on Saturday around, I don't know, confirm the time yet. It's between 1. It's gonna be between, I'm trying to figure out the time. It's gonna be either 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, or 3 o'clock. Leaning towards more of 1:30 to 2. And it's going to be a draft special. My first mock draft special. Been working on this mock draft for a long time, and gonna talk about that. We're gonna go on to a draft simulator, and we're gonna see how good I draft and what they expect, or what the thing says how good I do. It was my first mock draft, KBM Sports Talk mock draft one. Basically, first one. So it will be our 1.0, KBM Sports Talk mock draft 1.0. And I can't wait to see what you guys are thinking about that. We had a lot of news happen the last 24 hours in FCS football, FBS football, and NFL. And then we also have the NIT tournament going on right now, the final, which we have Xavier versus Texas A&M. Can't wait to see who wins that. Right now, let me see. Let's see. As it was up here. Let's see if this is still going on. Okay. I love ESPN. Like, there's a college basketball game going on. When you look up NCAA men's, they show you the Final Four matchups. Like, yes, we all want to see the Final Four matchup, but if there's a NIT game going on right now, wouldn't you want to show that? Like, right now at halftime, you guys, wow. I'll just show you guys. Looks like Texas A&M is trying to prove a point. I think Texas A&M is pretty pissed off that they didn't make it into the tournament, which I honestly think they should have. That's just my opinion. Right now it is 40-32 at half. Texas A&M. Wow. What a performance we have here. We have Jackson with 12 points for Texas A&M. Looks like Texas A&M starters aren't doing the best. I mean, they're all doing pretty well. But Xavier, they have 2 players in double digits. Let's see the full box score. Let's see who's scoring for Texas A&M. Is it their? It's got to be their bench. Not really. Their bench only has 10 points total, and it's from the same guy, Diarra. So I mean, surprising. It's more team effort for Texas A&M right now. That's something we're gonna be paying attention to on this live. My charger also sucks. So that is not what I want to show you guys. I was just looking at the FCS teams, like just looking at stuff, seeing what like the conferences and stuff like that, which I'm gonna look at more. Which is a little bit of a sneak peek or a little hint on a video that we will be doing in the future. But come to our other news of the day. We have Stonehill. Stonehill is a college in Massachusetts near Boston, I believe. Yes, I am from Mass, and I should know that. What's good, Amari? Stonehill is a very good D2 school. They went 8-2 this year, you guys, in D2. They played some pretty good opponents, not like crazily, but they played some good opponents. They played they beat Bloomsburg University. They went 8-2. They lost to Bentley in New Haven. New Haven, we all know, is a great team. Yeah, I know who Campbell is. They have a great recruiting class right now. They're facing Jacksonville State, one of the first games of the year. And is it this year they're facing them, or is it in 2023 they're facing them? And they both have these crazy recruiting classes, and they're leading the way for FCS recruiting. They're the Fighting Camels. Right, bro? So, this team, Stone... Yeah. It's going to be a great game. That is going to be a great game. I think, maybe tomorrow, I got to think of what I'm going to do for tomorrow's show. I'm trying to think. Mara, me and you are going to talk after this. Okay, buddy? Cause I have a lot of ideas for shows in the future. But back to this show right now, we have Stonehill. Stonehill they have applied to go to the FCS level. Honestly, I think from what I've seen, they are applying to go into the NEC. NEC right now is missing a team. They lost Bryant. Bryant University has left the NEC division and went to the Big South. The Big South. They will be playing against some stellar teams. Let me look up Big South football. If I can spell. One minute. I'm trying to see. For football. The Big South, there is... 1 minute. I'm struggling. Why is none of these guys popping up? That is not it. Why isn't the Big South teams popping up? So, from what I'm seeing, it's 2014, but I do know, not 2014. We have Campbell's in the Big South. We have Charleston Southern, Hampton, North Carolina A&T, Gardner-Webb, Kennesaw State, North Alabama, and Monmouth in the Big South, and Robert Morris. So, they are joining a hard division. And you can throw in Campbell in there. You guys, Bryant is entering a crazy division that is going to be a hard division with Monmouth, Kennesaw State, North Carolina A&T, and Campbell. Campbell this year... Let's go like this. Let's look at Campbell. Let me go Campbell football. The fighting Camels, you guys. Let me look up their recruiting class. You guys are gonna be like, wow. It's 2022, right? The recruiting class. I always mess this up. I always get confused on it if it's 2022 or 2021. Oh, it's 2022. Okay. They have a 4-star safety. You guys. Number 247th in the nation. Then we have a 3-star. Okay, I bet. A 3-star safety, a 3-star quarterback, you guys. a 3-star D lineman, a 3-star inside O lineman, 3-star tight end, 3-star linebacker, 3-star athlete, 3-star edge rusher, 3-star cornerback. And then a 3-star wide receiver, you guys. This team, and for retrospect, let me go with. I'll go with Kenesaw State. Let me go with their recruiting class so you guys see the difference in how crazy this is. Wow, wrong thing. I didn't do shit. So they have 14 signees. Let's see if any stars. I don't see anything. Yo, they really gotta, 24/7, do some stuff, so you can see more of, what they're doing, these smaller teams. It's annoying. Oh, yeah, Campbell's defense is about to be disgusting. Nah, but, 24/7 Sports, I know you probably won't see this, but it's kind of annoying. I want to see these players' teams, or, these teams, and, what they're doing. But I can't, and you won't pop up, and this ain't it either. Okay, screw it. Let's go with Yale. Yale, because Yale's here. So Yale only has 2 3-stars. Compared to how many last time? Also, let's watch this one. Is my boy up here? Can this thing work? My bad, I just want to see something. Damn, he didn't make it on there. Yeah, he may still throw because of the experience. Whoa. I don't know if that was lightning or I blink fast. See? Okay, real quick. This is what this annoys me with FBS and FCS. FCS doesn't get the respect because I'm on an FCS team right here. Yeah. Why are you showing me FBS schools? I don't. It's obvious that I'm not looking for FBS schools. I don't give a shit about them right now. So why is they popping up? You know what I mean? It just annoys me. But let me go with. Say a team in the chat, Mark, or someone in the chat put a team in. So I'm gonna try to get a good. Because Yale is an Ivy League school, so it's hard to get into. So someone put in a team. Put in a team, an FCS team, in the chat that I can look up. That is pretty good at that most people would know. Alabama AMU, okay. So, Alabama A. That's percentage sign. Football. Recruiting. Let's see. 24/7 Sports. Let's see. They have one 3-star linebacker. That's it. But what they did in the transfer portal is different. A 4-star from Arkansas, wide receiver Darren Turner, going to there. 3-star linebacker from Appalachian State, Hayes, going there. 3-star wide receiver from Ohio. They made their moves in the dang transfer portal. Alabama AMU is going to be a team to look out for this year with what they did in this dang transfer portal. Wow. They don't even show Campbell's transfer portal. But you see the difference, you guys? Campbell, they did what they had to do in the recruiting. So that is something to look for with that. But Bryant has a very, very young team, you guys. As you guys know, I did interview Bryant, quarterback. I can't, you guys want to watch that one? 1 minute. Someone's texting me. Why are you texting me? You guys, it was a great interview. Let me go like this. I'll show you guys Bryant football. This team is very young. Very, very, very young, you guys. It is very young. And they performed. I think they, from what I believe, they went 7-4 last year, you guys. Yeah, Campbell went out there and said, okay, we can't do this, this, and this, so we're going to sit back and let this go. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's a smart thing to do. So, I interviewed Zevi Akals. He's a freshman, you guys. He's a starter. He was a starter for them. Then their running back was Ishad Finger, who was a senior. So that was a little bit of a blow right there. But you guys, look at this. I'm just going down, like, look at how young. What the? That is not what I did, but okay then. So look at how young this team is. I mean, seven and 4 with the freshman quarterback. I don't think. I mean, if you're looking at like who they played against, they beat Sacred Heart. Yes, they lost to Rhode Island, but they beat Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart, I could be very wrong. Didn't Sacred Heart make it to the FCS playoff? Like, this team, they performed well. They did lose some games, like some questionable games, like, but they didn't do terrible. Yeah, like, this team is very young. So I see I see them actually doing pretty decent in this. I mean, they did what they had to do. They averaged 30 points per game. They allowed 22. I mean, that isn't terrible, you guys. And like, I was trying to see if I had player stats, but they don't have player stats. Wrong thing. Oh, here we go. So we have freshman quarterback Zevi, 2,392 yards, 21 TDs. I mean, 3 interceptions. Then I believe this is rushing. This is their senior. So Fabrius. 1 minute, I'm trying to see. Let me go with like this. Make it positionally so it's easier for me to see the players. So on DBs, we need running backs. Don't know why the heck they started you with DBs. Dang, they got a lot of running backs. Who is their leading? Fabrice. Freshman running back right here. Another one. Yeah, I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it for you. So Fabrice is a freshman who is the leading rusher. The backup is Daniel, who is a senior. So their leading rusher, 2 out of the 3 leading rushers were freshmen. for them, which the other third one was Zevi, but that's not the point. Then we have receiving. We have David Zarilla. David Zarilla, who is a senior. Okay. Then we have Anthony Ferguson, or Frederick. My bad. I may have missed. Frederick Jr. Jahid Jr. So this team is young. Yeah, so this team is a young team. So they have a very, very bright future. It's just like, is this team going to stay together? Especially at the FCS level. We all know that teams like to split apart. That is the thing. Are they going to stay together? That's my only thing with Bryant and stuff like that. And then like FCS teams, they have this habit of disforming and something to look for. But now, let's get into some realignment we have in college football. We have college football conference realignment. This is something that's been happening. Here we go. So the Big 12, you guys, you all know BYU is coming in, Central Florida, so UCF, Cincinnati and Houston, they're all coming in. In Texas and Oklahoma, they're leaving. We all talked about that. We've all done that. And we all know Oklahoma and Texas, they're going to the SEC. We all know that. We've all talked about that, you guys. ACC staying the damn same. Big 10 same. Pac-12 same. Then we have in the American, you guys, we have UCF leaving, Cincinnati leaving, Houston leaving, and then additions we have the Alabama, Birmingham, which I think that's UAB. Yes, UAB coming in, Charlotte, FAU, North Texas, Rice, UTSA, all coming in to the American. So that's going to be crazy. Wow. Wow. That's going to be a crazy division. Now we go down. We have the Conference USA, this was confirmed, and this has happened today. Conference USA, we have UAB leaving, Florida, FAU leaving, Charlotte leaving, Marshall leaving, North Texas leaving, Old Dominion leaving, Rice, Southern Miss, UTSA. Conference USA literally lost their whole division, you guys. They did add in Jacksonville State, Liberty, New Mexico State, Sam Houston. Okay. So their division looks like this now. Florida International, Jacksonville State, Liberty, Louisiana Tech, Middle Tennessee, New Mexico State, Sam Houston, UTEP, Western Kentucky. In my opinion, if we don't see Liberty, Louisiana Tech, and Middle Tennessee win this division next year, I will be very surprised. That's a hot take right now. Haven't looked at any of these teams, but I'm just saying by the names alone and from what the past performances, they should have a good season. Now we go to the Sun Belt. We have Sun Belt, they don't lose nobody, but they gained James Madison. James Madison made the jump, you guys. They left FCS football finally. Something that North Dakota State, y'all should do. You should do it. Just saying, North Dakota State. Like, come on. Come on. We all know that you just like bullying down there. Like, y'all real football program, move up. Because it's kind of getting annoying. Ain't no one want to see you guys every dang year winning it all. Like, you're going to be like, Bama wins it all. Yeah, whatever. Okay? Difference. Bama's playing against the best of the best. But, FCS is about to lose hella teams. That's why I feel like, but in a way, that is a good thing because, like I said before, FCS and FBS, why is there two different things? Combine them. Like I told you guys, we had on my other show, a couple like my past shows, I said combine both FBS and FCS in the future when like recruiting is better, because the recruits are going to these places now, in that they're so much. The Campbell, Jacksonville State, so many teams are starting to get bigger and bigger prospects. So I said, make FBS and FCS come together. I believe that in the future, make it a big tournament, like the playoff bigger. You have every division gets an automatic qualifier. And then you get like 4 throw-ins or 2 throw-ins. And cut a couple conferences, like just subtract 2 of the conferences and combine the conferences. Like, because Conference USA looking a little small. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have 9 teams. Like, you can combine them with another one. Or throw them spread out. Oh, I know. Just, that would be crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I love it. Yes, it may be a blowout. But you understand that the money that those teams will generate in the viewing of them, like the TV shit, the TV sponsorships, they'll gain. That's what FCS needs. Those smaller schools needs. But I'm just thinking about the Sun Belt. The Sun Belt going to be crazy. You have App State still, Arkansas State, Coastal Carolina, the Raging Cajuns, Southern Miss, and then you have James Madison, Old Dominion, Marshall. What? That Sun Belt is going to be a crazy, crazy division this year. Like, it's going to be crazy. American in the Sun Belt this year are the 2 group of 5 conferences that I'm watching the most, because I want to see how James Madison does. And I want to see how App State performs, Marshall performs, Old Dominion perform. I want to see how all these teams perform in the Sun Belt, because that's a hard division now. Like, I can't wait to see what transpires in that division. Now, is there any more crazy changes? I don't believe there is. Mac's got none. Mountain West, none. Well, Mountain West should have one for basketball, Gonzaga, but Gonzaga will always chicken out. We all know that, though. Now we're back from half from the NIT. We have 5 minutes gone. Xavier's pulling back. They're only down by 5 now. It's 47-42. Can Xavier come back and pull off? I would believe this is an upset. What is the spread on this? Let's see what the spread is. Gamecast. Let me scroll down. What is the spread? They're saying Texas A&M is a 5-point favor, you guys. 5-point favor. Right now, they're up by 5. So if you're betting on this game ended right now, you would win money. Also in the future, you guys, we will be doing more, like, I can't bet yet because I'm only 19. But in the future, we will be doing, like, to help some people out, because I know people like betting, and that's a big thing coming around. So I'm learning it. Just letting you guys know that. But, talked about that. Did that. Now, we got to talk about something that's been going on in the NFL world. And honestly, you guys, if I want to be honest with you guys, I feel like Tom Brady was a crybaby and he got his way again. If I want to be honest with you guys. Bye-bye, Bruce Arians, who retires. Supposedly, from what I'm hearing, Tom Brady came back and already knew that Bruce Arians was going to be leaving. But the thing is, they can say, blow all this smoke up y'all butts, whatever you want to say. They can say all that. But if you're thinking about this, and it's not looking like a good image for Tom Brady. Because Bruce Arians was at the combine. No head coach goes to the combine. Bruce Arians was talking all this stuff, saying, oh, he wants Tom Brady. Yes, he was like talking shit. But it was like that fun. It was that fun, like, playful, like, poking at Tom Brady. Like, oh, we don't want you to retire, come back, da-da-da-da. And then out of nowhere, now Tom Brady comes back. Bruce Arians, out of nowhere, goes, yeah, we're done. I'm going to just give it to Todd Bowles, which is Bruce Arians' guy. Todd Bowles is Bruce Arians' guy, but the simple fact of, let alone, it's a little bit fishy that the way Arians just out of nowhere said, I'm gone. Like, all after Tom Brady comes back. Like, wouldn't you stay? Yes, he said he was retiring after this season. But it just seems a little fishy to me what's going on with the Buccaneers. Like, I mean, I don't really know. I just think Tom Brady has something to do with this. And I'm not hating on Tom Brady. I'm just saying it sounds like Tom Brady has something to do with this. All the pieces are showing that Tom Brady has something to do with this. If you look into this more and you think about this logically. It just seems there's some stuff going on there. There is some fishy stuff. There's some stuff going on behind the scenes that we don't know about, that we got to look at more, and more people got to pay attention to, because I'm surprised. And just saying that. You guys got anything to say of that? About the Tom Brady, Bruce Arians, Todd Bowles, the Buccaneers wanting the limelight again because everything was shifting against them. Because it does me, I feel like there's always news around a team that has Tom Brady. The Pats or the Bucks. I know he's the best ever, so it's going to be like that, but I feel like every time like the news gets shifted, like Russell Wilson goes here, this and that. Oh, if Bruce Arians still would be the head coach right now and would retire this February if Brady never came back. Because if you think about it, Bruce Arians was building his team back up. He was looking at, there was rumors going around that he was going to go and draft Malik Willis, Kenny Pickett, or he was going to go and say Kyle Trask is ready, but we're going to go and do this in the draft to get an old lineman, get a wide receiver, or a quarterback. There was a lot of things coming out with Bruce Arians saying this and that. So my thing is, it just seems a little suspicious that Bruce Arians seemed very happy. He seemed like he wanted to go. He was all excited about this upcoming year, this upcoming draft, this free agency, this and that. And then he just retires abruptly. And then out of nowhere, they already have Todd Bowles. But the other thing too is now that it's saying that Tom Brady knew before he came back from retirement, which was 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think at this point, he already knew that Arians was leaving. So why was the Buccaneers holding this information back from us? What is going on behind the closed doors that we do not know about? Because why and how did that not get leaked? With this, how stuff is nowadays, how did that not get leaked that Bruce Arians was going to be leaving? Like, we all knew he was retiring this February, but no one expected that out of nowhere. Because they all knew that Bruce Arians and Tom Brady had some friction. They say there wasn't, whoop-de-doo, yeah. Just like Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll were fine and dandy. Like, I'm sorry. No, we all know damn well it's not. But it's just, there is a lot of suspiciousness going around with that. Like, it just doesn't seem right to me. It seems there's some stuff that I'm going to look into more. In tomorrow's show, we'll talk about it a little bit more. And tomorrow's show, we should have Tommy back on with us. He hasn't been on in a long time. He's got college and stuff like that. He's living his life. But we have one more thing to talk about. Let me just check back on the score. And Xavier has come within 1. Now we go to these. Well, hold up, let me send that to him. Not bad. Hold up, you guys. So this song, I just is a whole nother thing. to win the most wins, like for win totals this year, they're saying, for, Amari, Tommy gave you the three, the crying emojis back to what you said. The Bills and Bucks are predicted to have the most wins with 11.5. The Cowboys are predicted to have 10.5 wins. The Dolphins and the Patriots are both predicted to have 8.5 wins, you guys. What? The Lions, you guys, are predicted to have 6. And you got, look, this AFC North division. That AFC North division. Oh, no, I wanted to save the NFC West for last. The AFC North division, the Ravens, Bengals, and Browns are all tied with 9.5 wins, they're saying. And my question is, what the hell is 9.5? You play a half a game? It's either 11 or 12 or 9 and 10, 8 or 9. Maybe mine's. But wow. They're saying the Colts and the Titans will be a close division. I agree with that. I think the Colts and Titans will battle for the AFC South. Oh yeah. No, I could see them winning 6 games. They were a good team last year. They really were. They were the team that would lose on a field goal. They lost to 3 last second field goals. One of them was Tucker's 66 or 60 something yard field goal. Like, the Lions, I can see them winning. I can see them winning 6 or maybe even 7 games this year. I can see them having a good year. I see them surprising a lot of people this year. And I say that with all, I think that's a hot take. I think Lions, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, but I think that they will be in the hunt longer than most people will expect. I expect them to have not a top 10 pick next year. I say that right now. And also, if you guys want to clip this and show it to me in the future, so do it. But I see that the Lions will be impressing some teams this year. Then the Bucks, they're saying 11.5 wins. I mean, if Todd Bowles does what he did with his last head coaching job, I don't think they're going to win 10 games. They're saying the Cowboys 10.5. Eagles 9. Commanders. Commanders. It's going to be a crazy year. Now let's see the AFC West and the NFC West, you guys. Let's see. They're saying the Chiefs are going to win it outright. 10.5. The Chargers and Broncos are going to be tied 10-10. Raiders 8.5. You guys, if I'm a bettor, you're gonna go over. You want to go with the over for the AFC for the Raiders. I think the Raiders are gonna win more than 8.5 games for sure. I think the Raiders are a team that may even win the AFC West. This division's so up in the air, but the Raiders are secretly impressing me. Now you have Derek Carr and his favorite receiver that was in college, Devontae Adams, there now. Yeah, Raiders gonna have 10 wins. I think the Broncos aren't gonna do as well as people are thinking. I do not think the Broncos are gonna be doing as well as people are thinking they're gonna do. I think the Raiders are going to be. It's gonna be between the Chiefs, Chargers, and Raiders, not Broncos. I think the Broncos next year, yeah. This upcoming season, no. The year after that, yes. I think you got to give Russell 1 year to get his feet settled and let that team build up a little bit. I'm here for an argument. But you got to think about it. It's the Chiefs. It's Mahomes. You think Mahomes and Kelsey are going to allow that? But they are missing Hill. They did get rid of Hill, but they signed Juju. And they also signed Scantley from the Packers. So, that's where I'm saying, like, I feel like it could be 50-50. But I do see the both. I honestly think that the AFC I think that the sad thing is, though, one of these teams isn't going to make the playoffs. It's like the Raiders, Broncos. I got it. I screenshot it. But, like, I don't know. Like, that's on tomorrow's show. We will get. I will look at the AFC West. We will do a deep dive. Let me write this down. We'll do a deep dive tomorrow. AFC West. And I'm gonna do AFC West deep dive. And we're gonna do videos on these. There'll be videos on all the conferences and all the teams in the future. Right now, we're I'll just give you a little update real quick, and then we'll go back to this. I'm sorry, my brain's just going here right now before I forget it. So I'll be doing videos on probably. I'm probably gonna do a prediction video tomorrow. Probably get it out about, or maybe even Saturday morning, have it get out about the Final Four prediction. But I don't know if that's gonna come out. But I do know that I have the number 7th ranked shot put thrower in the world from UNC, who is right now trying out to be in WrestleMania. You heard me right. My boy Danny. Going to be coming out. UNC, Tar Heel will be coming out Saturday, more than likely. Or Sunday. I do not know the day yet. I will tell you. I know, bro. That will be coming out. That interview will be coming out. Just want to say that. And then we will be having more videos on. We'll have like a college basketball recap video coming out. We have a lot of videos coming your way. You guys gotta stay tuned. Just wanted to get that out now so you guys know. And also hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And also, before I continue, I gotta do this before my dumbass will forget. So, here's a quick note from our sponsor, Amplified Landscaping Incorporated. Amplified Landscaping is a small landscaping business out of South Hadley, Massachusetts. They specialize in routine maintenance such as mowing services, spring and fall cleanups, you guys, bush trimming, and more to mulch and rock installations, lawn renovations, and more. Amplified Landscaping is also hiring at an entry level or an experienced landscapers. If you have good work ethic and want to turn landscaping job into a career, go to amplified-landscaping.biz, amplified-landscaping.biz. Go to the careers tab, fill out the information, hit the submit button, and someone from the team will reach out to you. Make sure you guys say if you want services or if you're looking for a job, make sure to say KBM Sports Talk sent you. And the link to the website is in the description below. Thank you, Amplified, for sponsoring me. But Allen, Herbert and Allen in that division and conference. I just feel like the AFC West, it's such a, I don't know much about, I pay attention to like the moves, but I think the Raiders have a very secretly good team that I feel like most people will pay attention to. You have Carr. They have Derek. They have Carr quarterback. They have Josh Jacobs as running back. Their wide receivers, they had Ruggs, but Ruggs ain't going to play for them no more. They replaced Ruggs with Devontae Adams. They have Waller. That's a good 3 pieces right there for Austin. Then you go on the quarterback, Carr. You have Madman Crosby on defense. Like, this team is good. The Raiders are good. The Broncos are good too, but I think the Broncos are going to struggle a little bit. I think they have a little bit too big of pieces to fill in. Chargers, I think the Chargers made great moves. They have Khalil Mack now, Joey Bosa. this team, that's just scary. Chiefs, it's the Chiefs. They don't have Hill no more. So that's why I think the Chiefs may not be as great this year. But they did sign some pieces. So, it's a thing. There's so much that can happen, you guys. The AFC this year, I feel like it's going to be really good. But also, you guys, we have the Rams. The Rams have signed... I find the dang thing. 1 minute, I'm trying to find... Okay, just kidding. I can't find it. So we just have Bobby Wagner signing to the dang LA Rams, you guys. The LA Rams. Wow. The LA Rams are now have Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, and Bobby Wagner. Hey, Cowboys. Jerry Jones. Your hands don't get cramps from writing checks. Why didn't you go after Wagner? What are you guys doing? What is going on in Dallas? Oh, yeah, I forgot. You guys signed Dak Prescott to a big deal and feed him out of Dallas. Zeke Elliott. That much money. Like, for no reason. You let Amari Cooper go. No. Send it to me again. I forget. You know I got bad memory. But it's just... I love the move for the Rams. They need to do that. But where the hell did the Rams get the money to sign him to a 5-year, $50 million deal? Yeah, resend it to me. Like, I'm just confused on that. But it's just confusing. And it is pouring outside. Oh, that's the Cowboys, bro. They doing nothing. The Rams, you guys, have picked up Allen Robinson and Bobby Wagner this year. They got rid of Von Miller's gone. They kept Odell Beckham. They still have Matthew Stafford, Sony Michel, and Deshaun Jackson. My God. The Rams win it again? Can the Rams win it again? That's what I'm saying. They're not afraid to... they're biting the bullet. They're going to have to pay for this in the future. Oh, definitely. But, I mean, hey. They're doing what they got to do. Cowboys, you doing nothing. And honestly, there's a lot of teams that I'm surprised that didn't make moves. That they just didn't make moves. I'm really surprised by that. But I feel like there's a lot of stuff still to come out. There's still a lot of free agents to come out. There's a lot of big names. Stephon Gilmore is still there. Jadeveon Clowney, I believe, is still there. Julio Jones. I'm trying to think. I think those are only three I remember off the top of my head. But there's a lot of that's still going to happen in this offseason. There's still the draft. If you guys weren't watching earlier in the show, I said Saturday. But I don't know the time yet. We'll confirm tomorrow, 1 or 2. I'm thinking about 1:30, 2 o'clock. I will have my draft, my first KBM Sports mock draft 1.0 released. My first mock draft. Can't wait for you guys to see it and get your reaction to it. First one. There's no trades in this one. Wait. There was one trade in this one. I wasn't going to do no trades, but whatever. Tyrann Mathieu, that's one I was forgetting. Forgot about Tyrann Mathieu. That's one that is still a free agent. Yes, I don't know why, but he is. If someone can explain it to me. But that's something that I feel like I'm going to talk about tomorrow, you guys. I think this was a great show today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So what we will do tomorrow, I will post on my story. I don't know what time it will be here tomorrow. I do not know, but make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. We will have Tommy on. And thank y'all for watching. And until next time, see ya!